Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Carmen with Holistic Healing with Holy Spirit. You guys, I have some awesome information to share with you guys this week. The Holy Spirit has been speaking to me and specifically talking about ways to substitute bad carbs for good carbs to keep your hormones balanced. And I shared with you guys last week my testimony, the miracles that God is doing in my body and how God has helped me to balance my hormones. Well, a big part of balancing my hormones was being able to substitute bad carbs for good carbs. So let me tell you guys what happened. In May of this year, I had a vision from the Lord. And in the vision, I saw this big white plate. And as I peered in closer to the vision, I saw that the plate was piled high with white rice. And pretty much that was the end of the vision. And I said, Lord, what does this mean? What are you saying? Just a plate of white rice. And he said, never eat. And I was like, wow, so ever since then, I have been on a journey to substitute white rice because I grew up eating white rice, have loved white rice, but white rice is a bad carb. So why is white rice a bad carb? Because it is a highly processed carb. And so what does that mean? When God made rice, he put in it something called the bran and the germ. And so when white rice is made, they remove the bran and the germ. So when they remove those out of the rice, they're removing the fiber out of the rice. They're removing multiple vitamins and minerals in the rice. And so what you're left with is just starch. White rice is just starch. And so when you eat white rice, it goes into your blood sugar as sugar. And so you eat white rice and your blood sugar spikes super high. And, these multiple blood sugar spikes can cause your hormones to become unbalanced, which could lead to multiple other health issues in your body. And I've shared many of those testimonies and stories for what I've gone through. And so the key is to keep your blood sugar levels at a stable place. And it all goes in what you put in your mouth. And so what I want to just talk about is the substitutes. Yes. And so for those of you who love to eat rice, which I was definitely one of those, you can substitute white rice for brown rice, just regular brown rice, because the brown rice still has the germ and the bran in it. You can also substitute white rice with brown jasmine rice. Jasmine rice has a little bit different flavor to it. But it needs to be brown jasmine rice. You can also substitute white rice with brown basmati rice. That's also a little bit of different flavor, but it is delicious. And so these rice substitutes are excellent to remove these bad carbs out of our diet. And so there's other rice substitutes that are not actually rice. And this is my ultimate favorite substitute. This is called quinoa. And so it cooks like rice. You can cook it just like rice, but it's not actually rice. But this is a superfood. This is full of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. It's full of fiber. It is just power packed. So this is my favorite substitute for rice, quinoa. And I'm actually going to have many other substitutes for white rice in the description so you guys can find other substitutes that you may want to try. Another white rice substitute is farro and millet. These are other substitutes. They are delicious, they are healthy, and they will go into your body better because they are in their natural form. Anything that is in its natural form, the way God made it, is always going to be healthier. When you have process things out of a food and change the food, that's when it really becomes unhealthy. So I hope this information was a blessing to you. And just one more thing, I also shared with you guys last week how I eat my food in a certain order. So even though I'm eating these good carb substitutes, I still eat my carbs last. So if I had a plate with some meat and some veggies and some quinoa in it, I'm going to eat my veggies first, I'm going to eat my meat second, and I'm going to eat my quinoa last. This just really effectively ensures that you don't have that bad blood sugar spike. And this just all helps to keep our body, which is the temple of the Holy Spirit, in balance. So you're not throwing off your insulin, you're not throwing off your female hormones or your male hormones, and your body can stay in balance. So I hope this information blessed you. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye everyone. Love you.